Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful hot afternoon here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Wherever you are on the globe, this is the afternoon edition. Wherever you are, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, or here in Asia with me, ladies and gentlemen, it is another beautiful day, Thursday afternoon for that matter. And there is no specific breaking news yet in terms of deal being signed or deal being agreed upon. But ladies and gentlemen, I have a good news for you. And quickly, indeed it is another day. Will we get any Felix or Osimhen breakthrough today? And would there be any first team sales before the season or the window ends? Or nothing again today? You see, we have just over 2 weeks until the window ends. We have just about 2 weeks for the transfer window to end. But it looks like things are a bit slow right now. Yes, it seems things are quite slow right now. Well, dear friends, I have been thinking the late night news we received yesterday, which I brought your way regarding Victor Osimhen, Napoli, Chelsea, and Romelu Lukaku. Well, I tried to put everything into context. Okay? Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. Napoli offered Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, as we understand. It is Napoli's proposal that is under consideration right now as it stands. And Napoli proposed that, well, zero fee they will pay for Romelu Lukaku. 0 million for Romelu Lukaku. Then they will also get Cesare Casadei in addition to Romelu Lukaku from Chelsea. Meaning they are taking 2 players from Chelsea for 0 fee. And then they will now release Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. And Chelsea will still have to balance them 45 million euros. Yeah. 0 fee for Romelu Lukaku. 0 fee for Cesare Casadei. And Chelsea will still have to pay them 45 million euros. Then only we can take Victor Osimhen. My friends, ladies and gentlemen, now, when I put my calculations together, we all know Cesare Casadei is not out of the first team. I mean, he doesn't play much. And so there's no market value for Cesare Casadei as we speak. But I tried yesterday to put his value at around 15 million euros. Let's just say Cesare is around 15 million euros, right? Okay. And Victor Osimhen around 45 million euros. That's the price Chelsea is asking. That's about 38 million pounds. All right. Okay. Let me put the whole thing in this context for you to understand it carefully. That if this deal should go through, Chelsea did not lose anything. It will be a very good deal, good business for Chelsea. Osimhen's release clause is 120 million euro. That is Osimhen's release clause. At the moment, Casadei isn't worth more than 15 million euros because he hasn't played enough to increase his value. No club has offered to pay what we want yet. It's just loan. Every club that is coming for Cesare Casadei, they are all talking about loan. Now, also, you don't expect Napoli to give us more discount on Osimhen in a swap deal. It's not how it works. They will actually prefer straight cash. Yes. And I think the fact that Chelsea don't want to keep Casadei, that's a good deal for Chelsea. Casadei doesn't have hot market for a permanent transfer right now. The thing is, Chelsea know Osimhen's release clause and how Napoli values him. If we think he is too expensive, we should look elsewhere. Napoli aren't forcing Chelsea. Yes, Napoli are not forcing Chelsea right now. They only made a proposal. It is up to Chelsea to accept it or not. Now, look at it this way. Osimhen, let's just say that Osimhen, 110 million euros, maybe a discount of 10 million. And Lukaku is 45 million euros, right? Let's just value Casadei 20 million. Plus and minuses. If you want to sell Lukaku for 45 million euro and you're even selling Casadei for 20 million euros. Add it together, that is 65. 65 million. Right? And Napoli are asking for additional payment of 45 million in cash. So 65 plus 45, how much is that? Ladies and gentlemen, that is 110 million euros. 110 million euros. But we all know Casadei is not valued at 20 million. And we also know that Lukaku, there is no how Napoli is going to pay the 45 million euro for Lukaku. There is no how. So you do all the plus and minuses. I put it at 95 million in all for this deal to go through. So giving Lukaku and Casadei to Napoli plus the 45 million isn't a bad deal. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, Sky in Italy. Sky in Italy are reporting Chelsea and Napoli held positive talks yesterday about a potential transfer for Victor Osimhen and Romelu Lukaku. That is a report coming from Sky Italia this morning. They are not the reliable source or most trusted source. But for this news to come from Sky Italia and other sources, for instance, Gary Jacob report that Napoli have offered Victor Osimhen to Chelsea as part of a proposed transfer for the Belgian striker Romelu Lukaku. Now, another source also said Napoli have stepped up their effort to sign Romelu Lukaku by offering Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. Napoli valued Osimhen at around 90 million pounds right now, which will require an adjustment on the transfer fees as Chelsea have been keen to receive about 40 million for Romelu Lukaku. I'm reading for you various sources. Then we will conclude. You see, as it stands right now, the deal is on the table. And it's up to Chelsea to make the final decision. Do we want Victor Osimhen or not? And are we ready to let go of Romelu Lukaku or not? And the answer for both is yes. Emphatically. The answer for both is yes. We want Victor Osimhen, yes. We want to let Romelu Lukaku go, yes. This deal, ladies and gentlemen, it is settled. It is. It is settled. Today, if we did not hear the announcement by the end of the week, we should be able to get an official announcement of Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. Wait for it patiently. I will be coming your way again later in the day for more news on this, because as the time tickles, so are the news coming in. It is still very early. We are waiting for further information. As a matter of fact, dear friends, I am sure that the deal has already been broken. But it's the announcement, maybe the final details is what they are working on right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go to some other news, equally important. You see, Joao Felix to Chelsea is another one. Joao Felix to Chelsea, it's another deal. And when it comes to that one, Joao Felix was with Chelsea last 2 seasons. We already know him very well. Conor Gallagher to Spain, Atletico Madrid. You will ask yourself, first and foremost, did our coach, Enzo Maresca, push hard enough to keep Gallagher, or deep down him, he feels that Gallagher does not fit his system? And is our coach happy to receive Joao Felix? I will tell you, yes. Our coach will be happy to receive Joao Felix. But as in Gallagher, Maresca knows very well the power play, the power of English players, especially the academy players. And that is why he's been very cautious on commenting on Gallagher issue. If Gallagher stays at Chelsea, he will be a bench player, yes. If he chooses to go, or if the club wants him to go, the coach cannot stop it. Unlike Mauricio Pochettino, that made it very clear that he wants Gallagher in his team. As it stands, ladies and gentlemen, Gallagher is back training at Cobham. Joao Felix, this morning been reported, he is also in Italy training with Atletico Madrid squad. But we still have the hope that both deals could go through. Both deals, just like Napoli, Chelsea, the same way. Atletico Madrid, Chelsea. We are just hoping for the best today. I want to believe that by the close of today, definitely there should be a news out there for us. Dear friends, all right, let me go to some other news a bit away from Chelsea. Or before then, before I go a bit away from Chelsea, Wesley Fofana goes into the season as a first choice to partner Levi Colwill in the heart of our defense. Wesley Fofana and Levi Colwill, they are going to be partnering as our first choice defensive players in our setup going into the new season. Looking at the training sessions that are ongoing right now, the Athletic reports that Wesley Fofana and Levi Colwill are the favorites to be starters in that heart of the defense. Well, we understand right now as we speak, Manchester City are in the market for a new striker. Yes. Pep Guardiola's side are in the market for a new striker. Why? Manchester City are now set to enter the market with talks taking place internally to pick favorable option after Oscar Bob's injury in addition to Alvarez's exit. City want to proceed on the market. Now they are left with only, I think, Erling Haaland as their main strikers. Oscar Bob is injured. They already sold Julian Alvarez also to Atletico Madrid. Now, at least Chelsea now have a minus. We will not expect Oscar Bob to face us next Sunday. That's just about 4 days from now, right? Or 3 days from now. So Oscar Bob will be missing out on Chelsea, Man City game. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly before I let you go, right now, let me just end up on this. New Premier League rules, PL new rules are set to be introduced in the 2024-2025 campaign. Yes, new rules are to be introduced in this upcoming campaign. First and foremost, stoppage time will be shorter. Stoppage time will be shorter, only added if goal celebrations exceed over 30 seconds. So don't be surprised, at the 90th minute, a ref at the center of the field can blow his whistle to end the game. 90th minute. Don't be surprised if any referee should do that. Don't fight the referee if he does that. Because that is the new rules. Stoppage time will be shorter. He might just add a minute or two. And this will only happen when goal celebrations takes more than 30 seconds. Number 2, semi-automated offsides will start after September's international break. Yes, this we all been hoping for this. I would have wished that as the season is starting, it will start straight away. Semi-automated offside will start after September's international break. We saw it in the World Cup and it was quite good. It was quite good. I would love it that it will kickstart straight away, but it can only kickstart after the international break in September. 3, players who are not captains will be automatically carded if they confront referees. So it is only captains of the teams that have the right to approach referees, to talk to referees. Any other player, you tried it, straight away yellow card. 4, and the last one here. Referees will also no longer automatically give a yellow card for a non-deliberate handballs. This is where the controversy is going to come from. How will you determine that this handball is deliberate? What we know is that ball to hand, hand to ball. Ball to hand simply means that you raise your hand, you touch the ball by your hand, by lifting up your hand. Your hand was not at natural position. If your hand is not in its natural position and the ball touches it, it deems as a foul. But in this case, they are saying if it is a deliberate handball, how would the referee determine this is deliberate and this is not deliberate? This is where controversies will be coming in from. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let me go to the shout-out and let you go for your lunch. Yes. Well, breaking news. Pending confirmation. Joao Felix arrived at Chelsea is heating up. Hey! Joao Felix arrival at Chelsea is heating up. George Mendes is very optimistic about finalizing the deal. The London club is giving in to Atletico Madrid's demand. A solution could be reached as soon as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the breaking news we are receiving right now. Well, for those of you who don't like to watch the video to the end, you do see where the breaking news is coming in? Yes. Joao Felix to Chelsea arrival is heating up. It is the breaking news we are receiving right now. Okay? All right then. All right. Now let's go to the shout out quickly. Shout out. Yes. First one here. The first shout out here. I still have more to talk about, but I think my time is up. They are signaling that my time is up. All right. He said, I am number 2. My goodness. Number 2 where? All right. The name is, you didn't bring your name. Please let me understand where you are number 2. Let me understand that and let me have your name, please. All right. Big shout out to you out there anyway. This one says, thank you, sir. You do a good job. Thank you also very much for watching my videos and for subscribing. Remember, we are on TikTok. Like the video on TikTok, share the video on TikTok. Let it go viral, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to you out there, my brother. You also have not given your name. Please let me have your name and where you are watching us from. This one says, my brother, you are doing a fantastic job for Chelsea fans. We need Osimhen in this youthful assembly. There is no two ways. That is true. We need Osimhen indeed. Let me have your name and that I can give you better shout out. This one says, yes, it's true. Good deal. Good deal for Chelsea. The offer that's been tabled to Chelsea. All right. Big shout out to you guys all out there, ladies and gentlemen. This one says too high. The deal is too much, right? All right. This one says no deal. Okay, when I ask that deal or no deal, Victor Osimhen coming to Chelsea plus 45 million euro to be paid to Napoli in addition to 2 players. He said no deal, right? All right. For me, it's still better. It is still better. All right. This one says good morning, much love. Sadiq Adeleke, my good friend Sadiq Adeleke, Sadiq. Big shout out to you out there and good Monday also. Good Thursday to you. A very good Thursday to you. All right. This one says good morning, Salon and Chelsea for life. I am Gabriel Eni from Nigeria. Thank you so much for your wonderful information about my beloved club Chelsea. We say thank you so much, Blue Brother. Thank you so much for being part of the channel. Like the video and continue to send us your messages. All right. This one says, good morning, sir. I am Mabinton, calling from Nigeria in Rivers State. You are a good man for the job. I love you because you are a good communicator. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my brother. Mabinton from Nigeria, Rivers State. Big shout out to you guys all out there in Nigeria. This was a good morning, Salon. The voice of the fans is the wishes for Chelsea. Yes, it's true. The voice of the fans is the wishes for Chelsea. All right, let me have your name next time, my good friend. Let me have your name so I can give you a better shout out. Patrick Amunike says, I have been watching you since last year when you are using the body mic, but now you started using microphone. I confirm now that you are the best. Master P from Nigeria. Good one out there. You are great. I appreciate this, your comment. It is true. We have upgraded. Now, we were watching this, we were in the body cam. body mic. Now we have gotten the microphone. Thank you so much, and big shout out to you. Big shout out to you, Master P from Nigeria. This one for my one and only friend. He said, you too, you know yourself. He said, Mr. Salon Block, good morning once again. For the last video you asked of my name, I am still remain Elisha. As you know, Joao Felix coming to Chelsea. There we go. You see, the names are too much on my head. Sometimes I do tend to forget the names. If you don't add your name, I might be confused. That is what happened in the morning, my dear friend. Forgive me. Elisha, big shout out to you out there. Big shout out to you out there. This one says, Anthony is not a good man to Chelsea. I'm so sad hearing his name. Anthony is not a good man to Chelsea. Which one is Anthony talking about here? Come again, my dear friend. Frederick, babe, come again. Let me know exactly which Anthony. Are you talking about Joao Felix? Please come again and let me know exactly which Anthony you are talking about here. All right. This one says, Abba Francis Abba said, Napoli FC are very funny. Mr. Salom, the deal is very ridiculous. Casadai is a young, promising player to be added to the deal, including Lukaku. Haba. Well, we have a choice. We don't. We really would need Victor Osimhen. The only way to get Victor Osimhen is to do something, extraordinary. All right. Okay. Again, for my good friend Elijah, he says, as for Napoli asking for 2 players because of Victor Osimhen, there is no problem. There is no problem, but Chelsea should go out and show them that they are a big club for them. They will know what they are doing up loose. All right. No, we can still get it done. Even if we have to buy him cash, 120 million, we will still get him if we want to. After all, how much did we buy Moise Caicedo? Is it not 120 million pounds? Yes. And this one is in euros, so it's even cheaper than Moise Caicedo, ladies and gentlemen. All right, big shout out to you once again, Elisha. This one says, good morning, Salon. Chelsea needs to get done with this transfer news and starting putting things in place. I'm Paul S. Bali from Liberia. Yes, we are right. We are even getting fed up with this news. Joao Felix, Conor Gallagher, Victor Osimhen news. I am getting fed up. Honestly. They have to conclude on this deal early. We move on to our preparation towards our game next Sunday. Alright, big shout out to you out there, Paul S. Bali. This one says, me and Mr. Salon Block looks rider from Zambia. Up Chelsea. Good morning, Mr. Salon. Great to have you back, looks rider. Happy, big shout out to you as well. All right. Okay, let me conclude on this too. It is a very elaborated and long 2 pages. So let me just read it quickly, and I'll finally leave you guys for your lunch. He said, please, I am Nombi artist from Nigeria, Enugu. Please, once again, I am getting weak and sick about all these delays. I want Osimhen to be with us, but if not, let's focus on the ones we have. I am seeing your face now, and I'm getting angry because now I just need done. New, not story and story. But not that I don't love you, Salon, but because of this Victor. My dear friend, we have no choice than to be patient. Transfer windows are not easy deals to transact. Yes. Even at the last minute point, the last hour, they can still call it off. We saw what happened. Conor Gallagher did the medical in Spain. After everything, only the time for the unveiling, he's back in London. That is transfer windows for you. All right. So let's just be patient. Let them trash out. Listen, lawyers are involved in these negotiations. So there are documents that needed to be agreed upon. Once they agree on verbal terms, they want to put everything in document form. Then only we'll talk about signing. All right. Okay. The last but not the least says Napoli FC also don't know. Napoli FC also don't not know what they are doing. They said they want Lukaku and Kepa. Now they want Kepa again. They want Casadai. Napoli are even confused. They don't know what they want to do is better. It's better they allow Osimhen to go before Osimhen life look like Lukaku in Chelsea before Napoli start loaning him out or putting him on bench or training with academy team in Napoli FC? Osimhen, give yourself brain and leave Napoli to any other club that want to sign you if you don't feel like coming to my club Chelsea. Up blue. My name is Oluwashina from Nigeria, but watching you from UAE in Dubai. I leave Napoli and go to Chelsea. Osimhen is leave Napoli and go to Chelsea. Osimhen is your brother will love you. All right, big shout out to you out there. Your name again is Oluwashina from Nigeria, but living in UAE, Dubai. Big shout out to you out there, and big shout out to you also, Emenubi, artist from Enugu, Nigeria. Big shout out to you guys all out there. Well, finally, let me let go of you guys. I'll be back with the late night edition. I'll see you guys when you see me, dear friends. Shalom and peace.